I was thinking about, like the average teenage struggle of like finding out who you are and discovering yourself and all that. You know what I'm saying. And it made me think: are we ever like sound in ourselves? Are we ever sure of who we are completely? Are we ever going to reach a point where, we've discovered ourselves and, we're complete in being familiar with our mind and our body and our emotions and our mentality and our personality? Is there ever going to be a point in anybody's life where they're solid in all of that? And I don't mean solid as in like never changing. I just mean incredibly sure. Like completely sure of themselves. They have a definite way to define themselves, sort of thing. And this came to mind because I've never really struggled with that sort of thing. I really enjoy being a completely genuine and authentic person, and especially a genuine and authentic projection of myself, I guess. And I know that so many people struggle with like being themselves, and that's never been a struggle for me. And by no means am I trying to brag, not in the least. I know that it's incredibly rare for somebody to just genuinely be themselves. But my point that I'm trying to illustrate is, having never really dealt with those sort of internal struggles, I'm unsure of if there will ever be a point for others where they reach their most genuine. Does that make sense? I believe that being a genuine person and being unapologetically yourself is perhaps the greatest gift you can give to others and the greatest service you can do yourself. I think a lot of people's emotional and mental struggles come from that dishonesty to yourself. Not that you're always actively being dishonest by not being yourself, but it is ultimately a sense of dishonesty. I don't think I said that very well, but I just believe that there are a lot of people out there who are constantly searching for a box to put themselves in, and that's all fine and dandy, but I think that the problem lies in trying to mold yourself to fit that box perfectly. I mean, there's not much for me to offer on this because I have had people in my life who've always struggled with being themselves, and the only thing that I could ever offer was just stop trying to be somebody else. Stop trying to be a different version of yourself, a better version of yourself. Just be yourself. Just let yourself be you. If you be the most genuine and authentic version of yourself that you can, your true self, you're going to have the people in your life that fit with that. If you be the most you, all of you, if you be genuine and authentic, all of the time, that's who you are, is your genuine and authentic self. You're not going to have to worry about having to be a certain way for other people, because you would have never introduced yourself into their lives as somebody other than yourself. And I think it's important to know, even if you're not as you'd like to be and you want to better yourself, that doesn't mean pretending to be somebody other than yourself. Changing to better yourself is very different from pretending to be that better self. And I think that that's an important thing to reflect on and look at how it affects you personally and learn from that. Above all, know that you are allowed to be yourself. Even if it's scary, it's okay to be yourself. And if you would like to improve yourself in whatever way that you seek to improve yourself in, know that it's still possible to be you while working to be a better you. And stay safe. Stay healthy. You only get one chance on this earth. You only get one body. You only get one mind. So do your best to take care of it, because there are a lot of people who don't get that opportunity. So seize the day. Thank you for tuning in. Always remember to be yourself, and the right people will enter your life when the universe decides it so. I'll see you next week.